So now we are going to analyze how our CPU is working. That is by clicking on the digital version tutorial. That is our droplet. So here we can get the bandwidth, CPU usage, and disk IO. So these are the stats currently. So if you want to get to know more stats, if we can click on that link, and then here there is some code. We don't need to pay amount for different types of monitoring services. We can just run the code and get many features for analyzing. So this is the option which we had while creating the droplet, that is monitoring. So if we go to the new link, we go to the link which we opened, we can get the code which we need to put in the terminal. So this is the page. Here we're going to run this code in our terminal, where our system. So before doing this, we need to uninstall all the legacy matrix agents which are present in our system. So I'm going to copy this. So all the systems have been uninstalled. Now we can copy this link and we can run it here. So it's installing. So now if we try to refresh the page, we can see different things like CPU usage and load average, memory usage, disk usage. So there are two additional uh, things which we are seeing from the previous one. These are the additional support which the code can use. So currently the CPU is not running. So now I'm going to install Stress, which is a tool which is used for applying operations on the CPU to check the disk usage, CPU usage at a particular time. I'm going to the Stress directory. So we are going to use one CPU and the timeout. So the timeout is the amount of time the Stress will keep running the operation on the CPU, and I'm going to open an terminal, and here I'm going to install a new tool called HTOP. So here what HTOP does is that it will show us the stats of the CPU in the terminal. So here we can see the stats of the CPU. So CPU is currently under 100% usage, and given amount of RAM is being used, and it is showing all the stats of memory and everything. So now if we refresh the page, so after particular amount of time, we can see it in the form of graphs. Yes. Currently, it's still not updated. If we go and try to run again, if you keep some more stress, then uh, if we refresh, if we continuously keep giving stress, it will give the particular CPU usage. That is, yeah, we can see now that there is a CPU increase for previous time to this. So there's an alert policy. So here, what is the alert policy is that, so if currently if your system is being used above 70% or 80% for a certain amount of time, we can set alerts. That is that uh, we can uh, we can check how the system is working, and is it affecting the system so much. And here we can select the droplets which we are going to set this. So I'm giving our droplet, that is the distillation tutorial, and here we can also connect with Slack, that will send emails or messages to us, such that we'll get to know whether we are facing any problem or not. And this is about the installation process, and running an Nginx server. And now my friend Rohit will continue with the firewall.